Hey everyone, this is Towelliee with TGN, and welcome to patch 4.3 on the PTR. Baradin hold, new boss, in effect, Alizabal. Maybe Mother Shiraz's cute little sister? Maybe? I don't know. Now, she has one main ability that will rock the shit out of tanks, and we believe she's bugged right now on the PTR. She does an ability called Skewer. Now, Skewer knocks you down and impales you, kind of like High Warlord Nagensis does in Black Temple, but you can't pick up the spear. And basically, you get knocked down. You're taking 20,000 damage per second for 10 seconds, plus 100% damage from the boss. Now, to enable to heal through that, you need to rotate a lot of cooldowns. We're thinking that maybe you're supposed to just taunt. Usually most of the Baradin hold bosses have about 2 tanks. So we're thinking the minute one of the tanks gets the knockdown skewer ability, then the other tank needs to taunt just to take the 100% more damage while the other tank is impaled. We're kind of thinking that's what needs to happen. A lot of other people are saying the boss is also bugged and borderline impossible to defeat. We actually almost did beat her. We had her down to about like 3% with about like 2 or 3 DPS and a healer up, but then everyone died. We tried rotating cooldowns with personal cooldowns. We can we were able to bop the skewer off the tank so it can go to the other tank. We tried doing a kind of like a threat rotation, kind of like Lady Death Whisper. You know, kind of like one tank is tanking, the other one needs to be second on threat so he can take over threat, you know, instead of taunting, which is what the normal mechanic should be. We don't believe that Blizzard's actually making the boss this difficult where you can't taunt it, or else it would kind of be going against what their, I guess, new guidelines or their new model or platform is for Dragon Soul 4.3. But yeah. So we tried to rotate barrier. We weren't on vent or anything, but these were people from my live stream on twitch.tv/Towelliee, and we were having a good time doing this. We did this for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, basically the entire duration of the Baradin hold once we won it. And everything right here was looking pretty good until it was kind of like, bam, impaled. And then you're going to see the debuff right next to the, there you go. Oh boy. Bam, bam, bam. It's like 100,000 damage, 100,000, 90 something, and you can't block it. You can't mitigate it from what it looks like because there were points where I had my holy shield up and nothing was happening. So now the Death Knight tank has it. We had a Death Knight tank and a Paladin tank. So in reality, the other abilities that she does, Alizabal, are Blade Dance. Is basically just like a whirlwind. There's another ability that she does where she targets a certain player and she does like 100,000 damage, but as long as you're stacked with the range or stacked with the melee, it should be split between 4 to 5 people at least, so everyone only takes like 20k damage. It's really minimal. But yeah, other people, I know Lore over at Tank Spot, he was trying to do this on the PTR as well, and we all just believe it's just a bugged out a bit fight. But if the fight actually is, as they say, as is, and we're supposed to do some sort of crazy, funky, you know, tanks have to override each other's threat, hunter, MDs, rogues, tricks type deal, then this could be difficult for a few pugs to handle. Nonetheless, it was a really fun encounter. Not much to see here except for us wiping to it. We had about like 13, 14 attempts. Closest we came was about 3%. We almost had it. It would have been nice to have down the boss that's bugged out and, you know, borderline impossible for a lot of other 10-man groups, but I'm pretty sure throughout the night a lot of 10-man groups will down it, especially the ones that are together with their own guild and have the proper healers, cooldowns, event communication, etc., whatever it may be. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Alizabal, Mother Shiraz little sister video. I don't know, she's kind of hot. It's kind of weird. It's like we go from having like a big Brutalis guy to a fucking dog, and now Alizabal. And I have no idea what the lore is with this woman, so don't even ask. But this has been Towelliee with TGN, twitch.tv/Towelliee, folks. Come visit the #1 Cataclysm live stream on twitch.tv on that network. YouTube.com/Console Crusaders, my personal YouTube account. Video logs, Gears of War 3, all types of gaming I've been doing there recently, posting videos. Facebook.com/Towelliee, Twitter.com/Towelliee, TankTowelliee.com. Any questions? Any comments, any suggestions for this fight? If anyone else out there has downed this fight, by all means, please just contact me, let me know. I will try it tomorrow. I'll be on the PTR all week. Come check me on the live stream. We have a lot of fun. There's always, you know, 800,000 to 900,000 people there, 1,000 plus watching me on the PTR tonight. There was up to at least 1,300 people. We're all hanging out, chilling. I'm always answering questions. I'm always interacting with the community. Quadruple, dribble, dribble, double chest pound. Peace, folks.